When God sets you free, the journey forward is so uncertain, so uncomfortable, that your old chains start to look more appealing. We talk so much about getting out of Egypt, but what about the temptation to go back? When fear rises, it whispers, maybe it was better back there. In Exodus, after being freed, the Israelites faced uncertainty in the wilderness. They said, it would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the wilderness. After being delivered, they still longed for the familiar, even when it was oppressive. Sometimes God graciously gets us out of a bad situation, but when discomfort or loneliness hits, then we start to romanticize the very things we pray to be freed from. That toxic relationship starts looking better in hindsight. That addiction seems easier than facing the pain. That comfort zone feels safer than risking growth. When life gets hard, do you run back to what's familiar instead of pressing forward into the unknown? The Israelites had been enslaved for centuries. You don't just walk out of trauma and suddenly feel whole. Even though they were physically free, they still remain bound mentally. Don't let fear or old habits make you retreat or throw in your towel. The wilderness is where you are reformed and transformed. Your true identity is shaped. Keep moving forward even when the next step is unclear. Growth requires trust. Sometimes you have to remind yourself and maybe preach it to others. I've come too far to go back. I will not go back to a place that God had to deliver me out of. I may not see the promised land yet, but I refuse to settle for slavery. Name your personal Egypt in the comments section. What does it look like to stay in the wilderness just a little longer? Trust that God's leading you to something better, even if you can't see it yet.